Unbelievable, dude. Your last day here.
I know.
And you're over here breaking the poor sidekick.
Out of all the people it breaks on, of course it's me.
Dude.
I was just trying to go to Walmart and I'm at a stoplight. I put this thing in first and I'm all, oh, we got nothing. Put it in second, we got nothing. Put it in third and I got something. I'm all, wait a minute. I go back to first.
Lie to you. I heard him grind gears out of here all freaking week
We
long.
just took it out this morning.
Dumping the clutch, doing reverse burnouts in it.
This dude this morning, he's all first, second, no clutch, just hammering the shit out of this thing. And then of course it breaks on me.
I was just driving it.
All the other gears grind besides first and second. And of course first and second break.
See, that's why it's not.
Dude.
Yeah, but
broke first and second gear on the Susie.
Yeah, Susie officially has 3 neutrals.
Dang it, dude. Why does this happen to us?
This was our only reliable vehicle.
I drove it 3 times. It is not my fault. Not my fault.
It feels like it goes in.
Yeah.
I need the clutch. Watch this. No clutch. Nothing. It should not be doing that. Yeah, broken shift fork or something.
It didn't make any noises, nothing like that.
But third works. We do have third.
Looks like we're going everywhere in third gear from here on out.
Yeah,
we got 3 through 5.
Yeah.
Frick, bud.
What's this?
Dang it, Hayden.
Looks like I'm gonna be driving the motorcycle around more often now.
I was about to say.
Dang it.
The one car we needed to keep reliable for a little bit.
Y'all are welcome.
How are we supposed to tow jet skis with only third gear?
You for sure ain't doing it like that. Yeah, you guys are towing jet skis with the thing?
Yeah, no, never a problem. Until you drive it one time.
Yeah, the second Hayden gets in there, dude.
Second he gets in it.
Sabotaging us.
I'm gonna pull Shaggy, wasn't me.
So right now we got the Radici up on the lift. We had to fix a couple things on the old minivan here. When we were two-stepping this thing, we noticed that the engine was moving inside of the engine bay a little more than it should have. We would two-step it and the motor would kind of rock back and forth. We could see the whole exhaust manifold shaking. So we got the van up on the lift to take a look at the rear motor mount that's in the back where the T-bracket and stuff is. And we found out that one of the 2 bolts that goes to the block fell all the way out, and then the other bolt that goes to the block was almost all the way backed out. It was really loose. So the back engine mount was basically doing nothing, so it was just the 2 side mounts holding it in there, and the motor was rocking really bad. So if you look at this bolt right there and that one right there, this one that goes in straight into the back of the block right here, that one completely fell out. That's the one right there that was super loose, and yeah, that mount was basically doing nothing, but we got both bolts back in there and they are Loctited and they should hopefully not fall out again. But the minivan makes quite a bit of power, and we need to add some more supports just before we really go hard on this thing again, just because we don't want this thing breaking any mounts or anything like that, especially with what we saw happening to the MR2 with the mid plate and the whole bell housing breaking and stuff like that. On this, there's really not too much to break, but granted, these are not solid mounts, and with how much power this thing is making, we probably need to add a couple braces. So we're gonna make another mount that will go from the traction bar to the front of the transmission right here, and then we're going to see if we can add another mount to the rear combined with that rear mount back there, just to keep the motor from twisting so much in the Radici here, because she's making a lot of steam, boys, and especially in a big heavy minivan with how much torque and just power this thing's making, that motor's trying to rip itself out of the van. Another thing that I need to get upgraded on the Radici here is the rear diff. So this is the CRV style rear diff that we're using for the all-wheel drive, and we've actually already broken 2 of these. The shaft inside of that diff is not the strongest. So what we want to do is replace it with a Civic wagon diff, similar to what is in Wago right over there. Those come factory with the strong diffs because they over-engineered them back when those were made. So the wagon diffs are very strong, but they are getting harder and harder to come by. I actually do have one for the hatch for when we go all-wheel drive with it. But I need to track another one down for the minivan. We want to upgrade to the wagon diff, which will give us the bigger spline axles in the rear, and we should be good to go there. And then we also need to upgrade the front axles as well. These are just stock, and if you guys followed our adventure when we took this thing on race week, we actually broke this passenger side axle like 3 times at race week when we were at Bandamere, so that sucked. We need to get those upgraded as well. Just get all the drivetrain upgraded on the Radici, and we also need to fix the diff mount as well, but we'll address that once we try to switch this thing over to a wagon diff. But other than the drivetrain and getting that motor just fully bolted down solid, once we do all that, the Radici will be really ready to go. The whole time this thing has just been held back with the axles, and I just need to stop messing around, get those lengths measured and get some custom ones made,
and then we'll be able to throw the power down on this thing and really go rip it.
You ready to show the people what you got?
I am. Do we have a razor blade?
Yes. I
Where's
put
the
it
razor
somewhere.
blade? All right, guys, it is time to show you the new turbo we got right here for the MR2. This is gonna be replacing our twin turbo setup. Inside this box, we got ourselves a big single turbo, and I've been really excited to unbox this thing. We've had it for about a week now, and we are starting to accumulate all the parts we need for the MR2. The motor was taking a little bit longer than we hoped because there's been a huge back order on like aluminum rods and stuff, so they've been taking some time to get the rods in for the new built engine, but those are on the way, so hopefully we'll have the engine soon. So I decided now is probably a good time to start showing you guys some of the stuff we got coming for the MR2. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I'm super excited for this, guys. We should be able to make all the power we need with this bad girl right here inside this box. The winning edge in boosted performance right there on the box.
Wow, you can read the brochure. So proud.
All right, Hayden, I'm gonna need your assistance to help me unbox this box.
Oh, dang it.
It's a little heavy.
Oh, frick.
All right, guys, so right here we have ourselves a precision Turbski box.
Hot dang, son.
If you have guessed, there's a precision turbo in this box right here.
Holy crap, no way.
All right. Ooh, welcome. We're happy to have you in the hashtag PTE boosted family. Precision turbo, dual ceramic ball bearing turbocharger. Heck yeah, dude. Came with a sticker.
That's the most valuable part.
All right, guys. She's in a plastic bag, so we're gonna have to unwrap it, but this thing looks pretty sweet. Go ahead and drop our box down. Ooh. She is a unit. Got a little gasket right here. Cut that off first so we don't lose it. For the drain right there. Oh dang, dude. Check that out.
Oh boy.
There she is, guys. This is a Precision 7685 dual ball bearing turbo, and she is good for all of the horsepowers we will need. Super excited to get this thing on the MR2. This thing should be capable of over 1400 wheel horsepower, and yeah, she's a spicy girl.
She's gonna be a ripper, brother.
Yeah, dude, we should be able to make all the power we need on this thing right here. So super pumped on that. And then to go along with our new turbo here for the MR2, we have a manifold in this box. And our boy Hayden over there is looking at us in disgust because we didn't use his help.
No,
Right.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. They were on a time constraint, and your boy busy.
Yeah, the original plan was to have Hayden come down and possibly help us do a manifold for the MR2, but I thought the engine was gonna get done a lot sooner. So to have a manifold on time, we're just like, we'll just get a pre-made one. This guy hooked me up with a really good deal on one, and I like the placement. And we got the manifold in the box right here, so go ahead and pull that out for you guys. So this is the manifold that we're gonna be using on the MR2. This is made by Toyonda. He has a K-swapped MR2 as well. And like I said, he gave me a really good deal on this manifold, and I like the turbo placement. It puts it over to the driver's side. When we had this thing on the scales, we noticed that even with me sitting in the car, the passenger side of the car on the right rear tire was heavier than the driver's side rear tire, and that's because the transmission sits on this side and the engine is more to that side. So the extra weight of the engine being over that way puts more weight on the passenger rear tire. So to help combat that, we're trying to shift things over to the driver's side to kind of help balance things out. The turbo is a pretty heavy unit right there, so we're going to scoot that over. And then we also listened to you guys a little bit, and we are actually going to be doing a water to air, which we can show them here in a second.
That too.
Yeah, that's in another box back in the room. All right, guys, this is the water to air intercooler I ordered for this thing. Super simple. So originally didn't want to do a water to air just to avoid having to put a pump in the car and adding a water box and all that stuff. But after looking at the car, we found a spot where we can stick the fuel cell way up in the nose, and we could integrate a water box right next to it for a water to air intercooler. And then we would be getting even more weight off the rear, and this guy will actually sit over the transmission and it will help, you know, get some of that weight shifted forward. And this one right here is rated for 1200 plus horsepower, and it comes in a nice little simple package. You can see we have the really thick core inside of there, and then it just has these plates on the side of it where the water will run through. We'll have dash 16 fittings right here, similar to how we did the water to air on the 240. And yeah, we'll put a water pump on this thing. We'll pump ice cold water through this box, and between passes we can fill it up with ice, so this will stay nice and cold. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, we can kind of show them how this is gonna all go.
Yeah, we'll come over here to the red MR2. We use this one for mock-up. So in the back of the red MR2 here, we're thinking obviously this intercooler pipe won't be here. We'll have that out of the way, and this guy will just mount something like that, a little lower, and then maybe a little back.
A little back, and probably 6
Probably something about there, lower, and then we'll be able to just 90 it right into our throttle body here. The turbo is going to sit off-center to this side, right about here, and then the boost pipe coming off the turbo is going to be super simple because we'll literally just have it 180 back into our water to air right here. We'll have our fittings come off and go to the front, which will have a water box up there, and our turbo kit will be very simplified. That's the idea, at least, and we're going to try it out. So that is our intercooler. You guys saw the turbo and the manifold. That's pretty much the whole turbo kit that we're going to be trying out on the MR2, and just kind of go from there. We obviously still need to do boost pipes and stuff like that, but we won't know where any of that stuff needs to go till we get the new engine into the car, and then we can start making the exhaust and all of that stuff. And I'm still going to keep the twin exhaust even though we have only one turbo here. So I'm just going to have it 90 off this turbo. We'll have it come back, and I'm still going to wide the exhaust so we still keep the twin tip exhaust because I do like it. And we would have 2 holes for nothing if I didn't keep it that way. I'd have to find a new back piece right here. Yes. So I do like the idea of the twin exhaust because then it's not here in the center pushing on the parachute. We can still aim it away from our parachute. And I can probably redo it a little better because I was actually starting to melt the corner of the parachute right here because the flames got a little hot for it, but should be all right. So now really all we need is the engine. So hopefully that can get wrapped up soon because once we get the engine back, it's going to be ready to go in the day we get it, and then we can start bolting this manifold on, all that good stuff, and just start getting this thing knocked out. And then we have some other parts on the way for this that we are excited to show you guys. And then also I wanted to show, along with the manifold, from Toyonda, he sent us some little dress-up pieces for the valve cover, it looks like, and then he sent us some titanium studs for the exhaust manifold. So that is awesome. Thank you, man. These are super light and strong, so we'll have those on our new turbo manifold, and they look very cool.
Yes,
that is the best part.
Much wow.
Purple and anodized looking. So we'll be ready to go, dude. We're just a motor away, and we can get this thing together.
A motor and a whole bunch of work.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, but
yeah, it's gonna be sick though.
Yeah,
this new setup should kick ass, dude.
Oh, exactly.
200?
No, I was 148.6 and I was 198.6. So that's what, 50? So this is 50 pounds
for
between
full turbo.
Yep. I want to see if the cooler. I already know that. No, we already weighed that. It was like 15 or something, and then the other intercooler was 40 pounds.
Oh, was it?
It was 38.
38.
Yeah. So we're saving. Yeah, this is like 14 pounds. We're saving about over 20 pounds on the intercooler, but it also doesn't have any water in it compared to the twins.
Ginormous.
See if we're saving any weight here. Oh yeah, look, 12 pounds.
Damn.
Or actually 14.
14 pounds.
So we're saving 14 pounds.
Well, yeah, but you got wastegates on there too, though.
Yeah, so add 3 pounds for a wastegate.
Well, not even, but
2
still,
pounds,
just
if that.
Yeah, just one wastegate. Yeah. We're saving a little bit of weight here by going to the big
I bet
single.
you it's 10 pounds.
Yeah, solid 10 pounds.
Yeah, 10 pounds and probably another 15 with the intercooler.
Trying to save as much weight in the rear as we can. So we should definitely be cutting, hopefully, like over 70 pounds when we're all said and done with things.
Yes.
Between the trunk, intercooler, turbo setup. We also lose 10 pounds just going to a K20 over a 24 as well, because the motor itself is a little smaller.
Hopefully we do the doors, windows, lose some weight there.
Yep.
Wiring.
Then we're putting all that right back on the nose.
Yep.
You got to get that weight bias good, because mid-engine cars are probably not ideal for drag racing.
Getting rid of weight where we don't need it and putting it where we do.
Yes, sir.
Sick.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, kind of. Not really looking forward to this flight, but I mean, it'd be nice to be back home. I'm not gonna want to work when I get back, but I'm excited to see Lucy, and I mean, not as excited to see Jupiter, but Lucy, I'm excited.
He's just over here talking about his dogs.
Dude,
this is his pups.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm with them like 24/7 every single day. They go with me everywhere, so it's like weird not having them. It's just really weird. I'm excited to go back, but it was fun coming down here, checking the place out, seeing how y'all do it down here in Florida, eating a bunch of Wawa, way too much Wawa.
Wawa's not good. All this crap, and then lo and behold, today he's all, hey dude, can we hit the Wawa?
One last time.
Can we hit the Wawa before we go?
One last time. It's all right. We out here, baby.
I would say flight, dude.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Take it easy.
Of course.
Bye.
It was fun having you out.
Yes, sir.
Get that RX-7 done. We're gonna have that rematch one day.
Dude, rematch. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, one day. It's just like crazy level.
It's only been 4 years.
Dude, yeah, the difference of level, like where they were then to now, is crazy. So it'll be fun. I'll get it done. I'll come out.
Sounds good.
Thank you for everything, dude.
Yep. See you later, man.
Adios.
Well, boys, we didn't have too much going on today, but really excited to show you guys the new turbo we got for the MR2 from Precision. And like we said before, the twin turbo setup probably could have got pushed a little harder, but with the power levels we were at, it was just becoming unreliable, and we didn't know how many passes we would get before those little things let go. And this is just a proven name brand turbo. A lot of the sport front wheel drive guys run a Precision turbo. I mean, almost all of them do. And we've seen huge success with this exact turbo. I don't know if you guys follow a lot of the all-wheel drive Civic world, but CLM Motorsports, they were one of the first all-wheel drive Civics to go into the 8s. They ended up going a 7.6 at like 193 with this same exact turbo right here. So we've had good luck with the eBay turbos, as you guys saw, but it's finally time to upgrade to a name brand turbo for the MR2, just to get a little more consistency out of her. So that's why we decided just to send it, boys. And there she is. She's looking beautiful, and I think that's gonna be about it. So huge shout out to Precision Turbo for hopping on board the MR2 project, and also a huge shout out to Toyonda for hooking me up with a good price and stuff on that manifold. And yeah, like I said, we just need that engine. We're ready to go. So it's coming soon.